So, on October 10th, I was hacked. Y'all do not understand how happy I am to be filming this video after the last few weeks that I've had. On October 10th, 2021, my YouTube and Google account was hacked. On the morning of October 10th, I roll over and I check my phone just like any other morning. I roll over and check my phone and I see 2 emails in my Yahoo account that says at approximately 12:23 a.m. my iPhone was signed out. If you didn't sign out of this device, someone else is using your account. Check and secure your account now. After that, I got another email saying that recovery email was changed for your linked Google account. That was at 12:24 a.m. The recovery email for your account has changed. If you didn't change it, you should check to see what happened. Check to see what happened. Secure your account now. Okay. I thought to myself, I didn't sign in at 12 a.m. To my Gmail account. I didn't change my recovery password. Now, with me having a lot of knowledge about things like this, hackers, it's just, I've always been very tech savvy. I've always been very knowledgeable about things, like not so naive about things. Not saying that if this happened to somebody that they're naive. I just, off the back, I knew someone hacked my account. Like, there was no doubt in my mind. Right when I saw that my recovery email was changed, I knew it was going to be downhill from there. So that was on October 10th. Just yesterday, November 3rd, I recovered my account. It has almost been 1 full month. So let me take y'all down what happened. If I could remember everything, like I said, it's almost been a month. So I'm gonna have to put exact dates on the screen. So I didn't know what to do. I tried logging into my account. It said your password was changed 3 hours ago. 3-4 hours ago, something like that. Such and such hours ago, your password was changed. I knew it. I knew somebody had hacked my account. Password was changed. I didn't change it. Somebody hacked me. So, me being upset, I still thought and figured that, okay, Google must have some type of, security feature. I thought I had my 2-step authentication and verification and security set up to where it would text me every time I log in. I thought that, but I'm guessing I didn't. Let me go all the way back, all right? All the way back. Because guess what? I know how the hacker got in. Let me explain. On September 16th, I got an email in my Yahoo inbox. The email was from, well, someone who posed as Romway. As you guys know, Romway is a very popular clothing store from China. I was really excited to have gotten reached out to by Romway, you know, but I always take precautions when someone emails me about a promotional video they want me to shoot. You know, never click on links, never download any files, don't give out any personal information ever. Be very vague when you're cooperating, especially if you do not have a PO box set up for your items to be sent to, so they're not set up directly, you know, sent directly to your home. Be very, very leery about who you're giving your, even your address out to. Be very leery. When I got this email, it looked so official. It had contract, it had the amount of money they were going to pay me. This was all on September 16th now. And everything. So I was like, cool. You know, I've always wanted to work with Romway. Shein, they dragging their tail. So I'm trying to get in with them. I'm trying to be a Shein gal, but they having me just do makeup right now. I'm trying to get in with the clothes. Romway is strictly pretty much clothes. They have accessories and makeup too. But this time, like, I was super excited. And as I said, I'm not naive. I know not to do certain things. I know not to give out certain information. But for some reason, this time, my dumb self was like overly excited. So without doing my normal precautionary things like don't click on anything, I opened up the contract that they sent me. And I filled it out. I filled out name, address, date of birth, I signed it, and I provided my PayPal email address. It looked legit, but I'm beating myself up, especially going back. Oh my gosh. So I replied with the signed contract, letting them know how much, you know, my fee was to work with them. A few days went by, and I didn't hear from them. I didn't hear from Romway. I didn't hear from them at all. Well, let me go back. Like I said, I got the email. I clicked on the link. I filled out the contract. And they wanted me to download something. Y'all. They wanted me to download something, right? It was supposed to be some type of video. Like whenever sponsorships, you know, whenever you're getting sponsored content, they send you an example of what they want the content to look like. You know, an Instagram post, a TikTok video, or something. It's usually a link to the video on Instagram. It's never anything you have to download, like a PDF. Sometimes the contracts are PDFs, but this was like a strange file that I hadn't ever seen before. It was a screensaver document. I had never seen it. When I clicked on it, it said screensaver.scr or something like that. So I was like, what the heck? I'm trying to look at this video. Why isn't it downloading? Like, what the heck is going on? So I couldn't open it on my phone. Couldn't open it on my phone. So what I did was, I was like, okay, maybe there's an issue. You know, trying to download it, save it to my files. It wasn't opening. So I'm like, okay, maybe it's my phone. So I airdropped the file to my MacBook. Okay? And I tried to download it on my MacBook as well. Yeah. Bad idea. Bad idea. So couldn't get it to open. I tried converting the file to a PDF. It just wasn't working. It was some kind of screensaver file. What the heck was going through my head? I have no idea. A few days went by. I hadn't heard anything, no response from this person, from the company. On September 23rd, I sent them an email, said, hey, I'm so excited to work with you. I haven't heard from you. Let me know what's going on. A few more days went by. On the 28th, 5 days after I sent them that reply, I got another email asking me for the same exact thing. It was the same exact duplicated email from September 18th. When they were initially, it was the same duplicated email, like same copy and paste with the contract. It was blank and everything. I said, wait a minute, hold up, that was my red flag. What's going on? Red flag. Why would they send me the exact duplicated email address? So there we are. Now we're in October 10th. So they responded on the 28th with the duplicated email. About 10 days later, October 10th, I was hacked. My Google account was hacked. So what ended up happening was I was a victim of malware. Malware, and this is just my knowledge doing research. Malware is something that a hacker uses to gather all your passwords, gather all your information. So when I tried to download the file, I was downloading malware unknowingly to my phone. And my dumb self also downloaded it to my Mac, not knowing. I've since cleaned everything out. I deleted it. I, cleaned everything out. So I was downloading malware. Malware basically was stealing all of my information. Stealing it on my phone. With iPhones, whenever you log into something, it asks you, do you want to save your password? You hit yes. Your iPhone has an area in the settings. If you type in passwords, it has all your passwords to everything. Everything you've ever logged into. Google, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, everything. Websites, financial, everything. So basically he could go in and literally see every username and password. To Google, to YouTube, everything. Everything. So it was not hard. That's why he bypassed the two-step authentication. I think because he was signing in as if it was me. Why didn't I get a notification saying that, hey, we got some suspicious activity, we blocked it because this person is signing in from California, San Jose, California, and I'm in Jacksonville. Why didn't Google block this? I thought that Google was supposed to be Google. Like, hey, like security, hello. Nothing. Then he wasn't blocked. He got right into my account, typed in my username, typed in my password, changed the recovery email and phone number to his email address and phone number. So I couldn't recover anything. I tried doing forgot password. Forgot password sends the email to the recovery email in which he changed it to his. So I was stuck. I couldn't get in at all. Now Google does have these things to where you can download codes. There are 8 codes. The codes can only be used once. I didn't know nothing about those codes. I didn't think this would happen to me because I was smarter than this, So I never downloaded those security codes. I have them now. And I suggest y'all do it too, especially if you're content creators on YouTube or anywhere. If you have a Google account, download those 8 security codes. If I had one of those codes, I would have got into my account like that. Because that's another backup option besides the recovery email, besides the recovery phone number. You can get in with one of those security codes. Only use them once, but you'll have 8 of them. So, with me not knowing that, I was blocked out, y'all. Here is the kicker. Here's the kicker. On the same day, October 10th, I logged into my YouTube channel. And the feeling that I got seeing my page completely changed with this wolf icon in one live video and my name totally changed to some weird name, it was like it hit the pit of my stomach. I was so sad. Everything that I had worked for, 10 years on YouTube, 10 years you guys on YouTube. I had my first daughter's pregnancy vlogs on here from 2009 and 2010. So long ago, 10 years, 10 plus years, everything. It was just blank with this one live Bitcoin freaking cryptocurrency video. My husband is the one that discovered it. So we were driving. we were going to go get some cookies. Like, we're just going to get some cookies. I had already found out about the hacking and blah blah blah. I never did I imagine they would go after my YouTube. I didn't know that's what they were after. They prey on YouTubers that have a large following and I guess less security. So he got in. So we were driving to get some cookies. My husband checked my YouTube account for some reason, and there it was, completely changed. Now my community tab was still there, you know, showing my the post on YouTube, but it was some crazy cryptocurrency podcast. So what I did was I cried. I cried. My husband tried to console me. I cried, and I was just numb for the rest of the day. I was very numb, very in awe, very shocked, very sad. I was depressed, and I'm not a person that get, like, I wasn't super depressed because my life doesn't revolve around YouTube. I got a full-time job. It's not my income or whatever, but you work hard on your content. Like, you work hard. Like, it takes time and effort to do these things, and over the 10 years that's just gone. Like, he was very understanding, you know, trying to console me, and I was inconsolable, however you say that word, at the time, for a few hours. You know, afterwards I got myself together and started doing my research. But I was crying. Like, I got my cookies. I was like, I'm still not happy. Cause it's like my world, not my world, but my YouTube was gone. So moving forward, what I did was I asked all my friends to go in and report the video as spam. Report the video as spam. Spam it. Y'all, I was reaching out on my stories saying, hey, spam this video. This is my page. You're not finna do this. You're not gonna get away with this. You're not gonna get away with this. Spam this video as spam. So they did that. It got the video removed. Fast forward a few hours. I said, you know what? I'm gonna report my channel as impersonation. So I reported my channel as impersonation. I told my friends to report it as impersonation. Basically, somebody was impersonating me because it's my channel. So reported as impersonation. Cool. A day or two went by, and they took down my entire YouTube channel. I did not know that my entire channel would be removed. I should have known. I don't know what I was thinking. Of course it would be removed. But when I typed in my name and nothing came up, like not even the hacker, nothing came up, and granted, I'm not getting any type of emails letting me know what's going on. The hacker has hacked into my Google Gmail. I had so many things tied to my Google email, it wasn't even funny. Like, in my mind, I was thinking, oh my God, I have financial documents and my ID, like from when we purchased our house, like documents and IDs and everything. We were going through purchasing another house, and everybody that I was talking to in reference to the house was emailing me there. And I'm like, the hacker can freaking see everything. He's probably checking my emails. He can see everything. I'm like, OMG. What worst possible time could I be buying a house to when we started the process before I was hacked. But this is the worst possible time I could be buying a house because everybody's communicating to me there. So I had to get on my phone, email everybody. Hey, my account was hacked. Don't email my Gmail. Don't send anything to my Gmail. Send it to my Yahoo. I went through Yahoo, changed all my passwords, everything. I went through my phone and deleted all my saved username and passwords. I will gladly type in my passwords. Of course, it's going to be crazy trying to remember them all. I'm trying not to put them in my notes because the hacker, you know, if this happens again, they can have access to that. But I think it was just super easy because everything was conveniently saved on my iPhone under that password account. So I removed all that, and the passwords that I knew I couldn't remember, what I did was I put them in my notes, but I didn't type out the full password. So I would put asterisks and dots in between, like where certain letters would be. Like I only need 5 letters to let me know what part of the password this is. So if it's a name, you put letter, letter, then asterisk, asterisk, then letter, letter, like that, and the hacker won't be able to find out. But you know certain names and certain numbers. So I did all that. And then I just waited, thinking, what is my next move? I'm going online. YouTube has a hijacker form. I'm like, cool, let me fill out this hijacker form. The hijacker form has to be filled out by someone with a monetized YouTube creator account. I am a monetized YouTube creator. However, I can't get into my Gmail. So how can I fill out the form? I was reaching out to big YouTubers saying, hey, can you help me? But they need to be careful of their security too. They can't click on any links or download anything. So I was stuck. I was stuck for weeks not knowing what to do. I finally came across this guy's video, and I'm going to hopefully screenshot it here if I can remember, that said go on Twitter. Go on Twitter. So, I never was a Twitter fan. I had an account years ago, but I couldn't get in it, so I had to create another one. So I created my Twitter account, and on the date of, it was 4 days ago, on the date of October 30th or November 1st, no, October 31st, I think. Yeah, October 31st, I created a Twitter account, and I tweeted, somebody help me, my entire Google account was hacked, the thief has access to my personal information, I need help. I tagged Gmail, YouTube creators, and Team YouTube. So I tweeted 3 times, a total of 3 times, like, my channel has been deleted, please help, I'm a creator, please help. 10 minutes later, baby, Team YouTube to the rescue. I said, oh, they responded. Why didn't I do this 3 weeks ago? Oh my gosh, they responded so quick. Before, I was trying to send them messages through YouTube feedback area. I was like, my name is Cutie Pie. Yay, I've been hacked. Now, going back, I did receive an email from Google, but I thought it was spam. I thought it was another hacker attempt. So I received an email, and it said, thank you for contacting us at YouTube. Please fill out this form. We're sorry to hear about your account being hijacked. Fill out this form. I'm looking at my phone. Fill out this form. And I said, wait a minute. I'm not filling out anything because I don't want this to happen to me again. I'm not filling out nothing. I was like, how can this really be Gmail? Like, they hadn't reached out to me any other way. How could they know it's me? My dumb behind, I put my contact email address in the feedback area. Come to find out, that was really Google trying to get in contact with me. That was Google really trying to tell me to fill out the YouTuber hijacked form. I thought it was a spam attempt, so I didn't do it. I could have had my account back weeks ago. I got that email the same week I got hijacked. I got that email on the 20th. No, I got it 10 days later. So I was hijacked on the 10th. I got the email from Google on the 20th saying that if you believe your account has been compromised, please fill out this form immediately. Sorry guys, my camera died, so I'm using my iPhone. So the email looked weird to me, so I didn't fill it out. I was like, no, I'm not gonna have this happen to me again. This looks weird, so I'm not gonna fill it out. That was 10 days later. Like I said, I'm just getting my account back yesterday. Going back to Twitter, they reached out to me on Twitter and said, hey, we're sorry to hear about this. Give us some more information and we can look into this for you. Team YouTube is awesome. Their communication and response time was so fast. I was so happy I did this. So what they did was they asked for my Gmail account, the one that was hacked, and they asked me for my YouTube channel URL, the channel URL. So me not knowing the difference, I gave them www.youtube.com/cutie-pie88. They're like, okay, thanks, but that's not what we need. We need the ID form of the link. So your channel ID, channel URL has like a lot of letters and numbers, uppercase, lowercase, all kinds of stuff in it. That's the one that they needed. Not like the user ID one, but the one with a certain type of code in it. I didn't have that. Okay, I didn't know this modern stuff. And like I said, I started YouTube 10 years ago. So 10 years ago, YouTube looked a lot different. I didn't think to copy my channel ID and keep that in my notes. I suggest you do that. But whenever I shared videos, I just shared the actual video. I never shared like on Facebook, visit my channel. Visit my channel. Here's my channel URL. I never shared that. I always shared a video. Video ID and URL is different than the channel URL. So I'm like, oh my God, I don't have it. I don't have my channel ID URL with the ID in it. I don't have that. How can I get that? So I went on the hunt. I went on the hunt through emails, everything on my Yahoo email. Did anybody ever send me my channel URL? Thank God. A few years ago, someone wanted to collaborate with me and they just so happened to send it to my Yahoo email. I do all my business through Gmail, but they just so happened to send it through my Yahoo email and they said, hey, we would like to work with you on this channel. And they copied and pasted my entire YouTube channel URL with the special ID in it. Oh, I was so thankful. I was like, yes. Woo! Okay, so this was just a few days ago, guys. All this has happened. 4 days ago. 4 days. I went from Twitter to recovering my account in 4 days. So Google not so bad after all. But okay. So I got my information. I sent it to them through Twitter. I said, I found it. Here is my channel URL. They said, okay, let's do some digging. Let's do some digging and we're going to be back in contact with you. I'm like, cool. A little bit of time goes by. I believe this is the same day. A little bit of time goes by. I'm filming on my phone, so I can't really fact check the way I could before, but I'll leave like screenshots and stuff right here. They emailed me and said, hey, we're going to look in to see if your account was actually compromised. What is another email address that we can contact you at? So I gave them my Yahoo email address. They needed me to create another Google email address in order to communicate with me there. So they needed a Google email address in order to communicate with me. They couldn't communicate with me through Yahoo, even though they sent me a form on the 20th. They needed a Gmail email address. Luckily, I had already made one. I made one the day I found out I was hijacked. For some reason, I just felt like I needed to make another one. It was very similar to the one that was hijacked, but it was still different. But I gave them that one. I said, yeah, you can reach out to me here. So they reached out to me. They said, we're looking into it. You know, it'll take us 2 business days. I said, cool. So I'm anxious. I'm waiting. I'm anxious. Got an email saying, hey, your account was indeed compromised. We're going to look into this. For now, we have to disable any other channels you have under your name, in which I do have a family travel channel with me and my family. So that one was disabled. I saw my icon picture go away. It had like a gray X in it. And I'm like, this is a nightmare. Like, they're disabling my accounts. What is going on? So time went by. I'm just waiting like, oh my God, have y'all heard anything? You know, I'm sending them emails back and forth, sending information. So on October 31st, they reached out to me and said, hey, we need your IP address. Need your IP address. I'm guessing they needed to compare my IP address to the IP address that the hacker used. Like they emailed me and said, hey, it was indeed compromised. Now we need your IP address. So I gave them my IP address and they said, hey, we'll reach out to you. The next day on November 1st, they said, hey, you were indeed compromised. We have regained control of your Gmail account. I was so happy. This is November 1st. This is 3 days ago. I was so happy. I was able to log in and access my account. Now, going back, I had to fill out, okay, this is how it starts. So I got access to my Gmail account. And what happened was I had to, okay, let me go back. Okay, I'm getting all jumbled up. So somewhere between October 30th and October 31st, I had to fill out the YouTuber hijacked form. YouTube creator hijacked form. So I was able to access that using the Gmail address that I had created, separate from the one that I had got hacked with. So I filled it out. I had to fill out the IP address and all this information, channel URLs. If I had the name of, did you see any suspicious videos uploaded to your channel? I said yes. Did I have the link to the video? No, because it was taken down. Was my name changed? Yes. I wasn't able to upload any pictures or screenshots or anything. No, I uploaded one screenshot. It allows you to upload one screenshot. And I just filled out all the information and said, hey, contact me here at my Gmail. So I was so excited to even fill out that YouTube hijacker form, because I know that was step number one. I just needed a Gmail account for it to be tied to in order to fill it out. So that's why I needed a Gmail. So I filled out my YouTube hijacked form. Bam. On November 1st, they said, after our investigation, we noticed someone did hack your account, but we regained access to it. So on November 1st, I regained access to my Gmail account. I was like, yes. Of course, my YouTube was still gone. My husband was checking in on it. It was still gone. So I regained access. That's when I began changing my passwords. I downloaded the security codes, the 8 security codes, on all my accounts. The one I created, the one that was hacked, all my accounts, my Google accounts. I did everything that I could. 2-step verification. I entered my husband's cell phone number, because you can't reuse your phone number with 2-step verification. You have to use someone else's. So I used my husband's, because I'm always with him. If I have to recover it, I can get the code from his number. And I took every single precaution. When I went to go change my recovery email address back to my address, I saw the hacker's email address. And it was just surreal to me that people do this. And I forgot to tell y'all, the hacker was trying to buy things with my debit card. Y'all, yes. October 21st, this dummy tried to use my debit card to make purchases on AliExpress for $86, and another transaction was for $24. Thank God my credit union caught the transaction and noticed that it was being charged from California and not where I live. Thanks. And shout out to my credit union. Y'all need to get yourself a credit union, because it was sure enough denied. When I saw that charge, I saw the notification come down. I said, $86? My husband was calling me, because we have the same thing, and like we both get notified about weird transactions. He said, did you just try to buy something for $86 and it was denied? I mean, he wasn't checking up on me about a purchase, because I buy things all the time, but he noticed that it was like denied from California. And I'm like, yeah, that wasn't me. I don't live in California. And he was like, wait, why does it say California? I'm like, it's the freaking hacker. And we were like, oh my God. So we came home, and my husband came home looking through everything, locked the card, and I actually had it canceled. And what was happening was he was going, you know, when you pay something, it saves your debit card in the system. You don't even realize this stuff. You don't even realize PayPal, all this stuff already has your debit cards on file. All they have to go in and eBay, already saved, purchase. Amazon, already saved, purchase. AliExpress, your debit card is already saved, purchase. The hacker doesn't even have to fill out anything unless it's a very secure website to where you have to enter your security code every time. You can just hit purchase. They were trying to purchase something through Amazon, but my card was expired. Thank God I didn't have my debit cards tied to my Amazon. I went through and erased everything. Every account, every shopping app, Shein, Amazon, AliExpress, eBay, Afterpay, everything that I had my card tied to, I erased my card. I deleted my card. All my PayPal accounts, deleted my cards. From now on, I'm not saving no card information. No card information. I can't believe it. This guy is nuts. He tried to buy some shavers and a cell phone. I said, this somebody's child. This somebody's child. They smart. But this dummy was trying to buy a fake cell phone from AliExpress and a shaver. And I see where he went in and canceled it on my account through AliExpress. I had to change all my AliExpress passwords, all that. This was crazy. You feel out of control. You feel out of control, like you can't do anything to control the situation. And I just felt helpless. I felt very, very helpless. This guy had my financial information. Like, what the heck is going on? So that was on the 21st. So days and days have went by and I still haven't recovered my account. So yeah, that was on the 21st. So that was a little flashback. But fast forwarding back to around November 1st, I did gain access to my Google account, thank goodness. Changed all my passwords, did everything I could in my power to secure my account. Didn't have my YouTube back yet. Yesterday, for some reason, my husband, we were sitting down eating dinner. For some reason, he Googled PewDiePie88 on YouTube. Lo and behold, that stupid fox icon was sitting there on my channel. And I'm like, whoa, something is working. YouTube is working on something. Even though I couldn't stand that fox icon, I was happy to see something was happening. I still didn't see my videos. I'm like, okay, what's going on? Are they slowly coming off the server? Like, what's going on? I went into my YouTube Studio app, and I'm pretty sure you guys are familiar with that YouTube Studio app. I see all my videos. I was so happy. All my videos were there. All my videos were there. I'm like, I was so happy, y'all. So I'm like, why wasn't it showing on my YouTube channel? Basically, I don't know if this is something that the hacker did or if this is something that YouTube did. It defaulted all of them as private. So it's a select all feature to where you can go select all and it selects all videos on that one page. Like I had 6 pages of videos because I have over like 100 and something videos on my channel. So I have pages and pages of videos. So you had to go through and select all each page and hit either delete or private. I don't know if he deleted them and YouTube was able to just redeem them off their server, off of their backup. I'm pretty sure YouTube has some kind of backup, but I don't know. Something tells me he just went through and made all of them private instead of deleting them. But when I saw all my videos, they were all private. So I went in, I unprivated them all, and y'all, I'm back. I am back, I am back, I am back. So I had to redo my channel ID, channel icon. I redid my channel art. I'm like, I'm back, y'all. I'm back. That was my story. I'm so sorry it was so long, but I had to give y'all a play-by-play of what was going on. And I'm just so excited to be back. You never know what you have. Yes, I did cherish my channel. No, my life doesn't revolve around YouTube. I don't even get paid enough to really have this as my main job. Lord, in the future, I hope I do pay that much, but I ain't leaving my job though. But you know, and that's everybody's goal, you know, and it's fun. It's something on the side for me to do for fun, and I just have a lot of fun with it. And I truly missed you guys. I lost so many followers on Instagram. I lost so many followers, but it's all good. I understand it's hard to stay followed to someone that's not consistent. I was very sad. I was in a very sad state. I didn't feel like doing any kind of content. I could have shifted my focus on Instagram, but I just didn't feel like it. I didn't feel there. I didn't feel confident. I didn't feel, I just took some time and just, it was like a break for me. It was probably a needed break for me, but I'm back. Please follow me on Instagram. I'm getting into Twitter now, kind of into Twitter now, making little posts here and there, just sharing my pictures as if I would do on Instagram, and like daily quotes and retweeting things from the followers that I love. But you can follow me on there, it's QtiePie888, and follow me on Instagram, QtiePie_hair. I just wanted to let y'all know I'm so excited, so happy to be back. And y'all, if this has happened to you, if you're watching this, there is hope. Reach out to them on Twitter. Team YouTube was amazing. Thanks so much for your assistance, YouTube, and thank you so much for helping me get my channel back. And thanks so much for my viewers for watching me all these years. If you are a real one, you know what I'm saying, you've been here 8, 9, 10 plus years. Y'all are dope. So I just really appreciate it, and I'm just overjoyed. I'm so happy to be back. Literally, I got it back just yesterday. So there is hope. Don't lose hope. I just love you guys. Thanks so much for tuning into my channel, and please subscribe. Please subscribe so I can continue bringing you all content. And I'm back. I already got some YouTubes lined up, some videos lined up, some creators and companies reaching out to me to, you know, I need to catch up. I got a lot of catching up to do. Stay tuned for some videos that are headed your way. Thanks so much for watching, you guys. I love you guys. Bye.